grab your brush, have a great time. And don't forget to click subscribe.
Hello and welcome, and thank you very much for joining me in the studio on this Friday evening. So we are approaching the end of the lockdown. Things are starting to lift and just slowly starting to get back to normal, as long as we stay 2 meters apart, wash our hands and sing happy birthday twice. Everything will be right. So it makes me reflect on the time that I spent with my really good friend Jason Bowen. Over the years, we're still very close, in contact with each other. We talked to each other every day and share tips about health and paintings, and you'd be surprised that how the friendship has grown over the years. Now, I know that Jason Bowen is actually doing lives at the moment, so go along and check out his channel. And I'm sure that he's got a lot to say, because he keeps talking. He's such... Don't tell him I told you, but he'd be a right pain sometimes. He rings me up and sends me videos the most inconvenient hour. So, yeah, I just thought I would just do a quick chat this evening. I wanted to review some of the trips that we've had over the years, and some interesting paintings that we've done. And the reason I want to do that this evening is because I think it's important that we should can practice and paint where we can, using watercolors, acrylics. Just play with paint. It doesn't matter what you paint on. It could be paper, cardboard, canvas, as long back of a cereal packet, as long as you have fun. And I can tell you something, over the years, Jason and I have definitely had fun.
Hi, Jess. This is what you've done to me. You've driven me to drink.
Clive was supposed to be using that for the picture. You're not supposed to be drinking it.
Oh, my legs. I think I left my legs in the Tate. I'm only joking.
So we're going to have a go at doing a still life.
Okay, so we've had a lovely, fantastic day. We've been to Tate Britain. I've had a glass of wine. I've had a glass of wine. As I said, there's the still life. Jason's working quite hard on his, and I'm working, there's mine so far. Just working out on rough dimensions and trying to get a little bit of depth in there, but just using some dark colour. I need to go darker. Jason says, go dark, go dark.
So we certainly had fun, and I did have more than one glass of wine, which was real fun. But you could see I've lost a lot of weight since then, haven't I? Wow. Goo, I was about 16 stone there, and that was in 2018. But we had a fantastic time going around the Tate Gallery, the National Gallery, the Portrait Gallery. It was a fantastic time. But Jason got me to do some painting with some watercolors, and I'll just show you that progress. It was I still something I do to the day, actually. Thank you, Jason.
But I can see I learned quite a lot. I learned quite a lot today by looking at turners and things like that. Don't pretend I'm anything like that, but just looking at the paintings and how they were actually built up, I can see where I need to go with this. So use hoping. Jason's just drinking the wine. Oh, it's mine. So we done our still life challenge, and you'll sleep tonight. We walked our feet off, didn't we, Jess?
We did. We walked a long way. But it was great. I mean, we saw so many amazing paintings, and it makes you want to paint better.
Yeah.
Paint better.
So show me a chair. I like that chair.
So this is a chair in my room that I painted when I got back. So I was like, after looking at Van Gogh paintings, I was like, oh.
So you can just paint anything. Practice. We've been painting. I've never really used watercolors before, until this weekend, and I'm starting to feel the paint now, which is the thing. So, do you want me to reveal mine?
Reveal your painting.
Let me just show Jason first before I show it on camera. I want to get his.
Hey, that's really good.
Oh, don't look surprised.
I tell you, I wasn't expecting that because he's only just learning the medium and he's come along a long way.
Yeah, the glass is a little bit small. I got the perspective on the glass
Look at the
slightly
nice,
out.
No, it's so good. How do you get so good so quick? I got 50 years experience. I'm happy. I can pick up things really quickly, and Jason is such a good teacher, and the way he expresses himself during his lessons, and explains what he does, and he's a brilliant artist, Jason. He doesn't realize how good he is, and it's a shame he's so good. Really, he shows me up.
light on it though.
I've learned a lot, haven't I?
Yeah, I think you're starting to bring in your acrylic skills into your watercolour and gouache painting. Like
That
it's
was
crossing over.
not a lot of gouache in that until I asked you for the yellow and the orange,
Yeah.
because I couldn't get the orange to pop. I was mixing orange and it was just disappearing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I give you a thumbs up.
there we are. There's mine. I will post this on Facebook and on Instagram, along with the photograph that we work from. So, my own particular thing on this, the neck of the bottle could be a little bit longer and not so fat. The glass is slightly out. That could have been
I really like the
higher
glass.
and wider. I like the way I painted. I didn't know I've never painted glass. So you said don't paint the glass, just paint what's in it. So I painted what's in it and I just put the highlights on it.
And it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's proportionally slightly out, but it's a study at the end of the day and it can be corrected. And you learned by your mistakes. So let's have a look at the master.
Someone else coming in here. So we're going to have a look at mine. I want to see what Clive thinks of it first.
I don't know what to say, Jason. It could have been a bit better.
Wow, now that's nice. Definitely the glass is, I can see the green in the glass as I can see in front of me there. There's a lot more light giving more colour to the orange and the apple. I like how you simplified the glass. You haven't worried about where I've gone and put that oval edge in. You've just got whoop, whoop, and it's done. But it's still a glass with wine in it. And I like the cast shadow on the back wall. The advantage you've got over me, as far as that is concerned, is you're painting on this, and
So
that does make a big difference.
I'm using toned card. It's
yeah.
It's what's the word now? Scrapbook paper. It's just a scrapbook pad, but it's perfect for watercolor and gouache, I find anyway. And using toned paper, you've got your mid-tone there, and you can do your lights and darks and then start building it up, which is the way I like to paint now. I don't have any rules on I need to do all the darks first or I have to do all the lights first. I just paint and see what happens.
You've zoomed in where I've gone down the acrylic route of trying to put too much into it. I think I've incorporated the wall and stuff, but then to me I was playing on light. I was looking at what I'd learned today. But you know, in hindsight, I could have gone in a bit sharper. But you know, that's the difference in two, really.
I think you've done a good job.
So the moral of that story is don't share a room with Jason. No, we didn't. We had separate rooms. He just drank all my wine. No, we had a good time there. And like I said, if you learn a skill, put it into practice straight away. Don't hesitate. Just do. I keep saying this. Do. Just do it straight away. Don't think about it. Don't, otherwise, when you start thinking about it, you start changing things. Don't, just do it straight away and see what the outcome is. Doesn't matter whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. You've done it straight away, and use those techniques immediately that you've learnt. That way then you can improve, and that way then it'll sink in a lot quicker. So there we go. Let's continue. So a lovely place, London Hyde Park in fact, and there's just a few photographs. We have a nice ice cream. It was a wonderful day, and there's a pot that Jason decided to paint, and there was some old cronky old trees. So it's our last day in Hyde Park. You can see it's a wonderful park. Our hotel is just slightly over there. Jason's finishing off his ice cream because it's not a warm day, Jason. It's a bit nipply, but
Nippy when you sat down
yeah,
painting.
we've been doing a little bit of painting, which I'll show you in just a second. But yeah, I'm just getting to grips with greens now, because my Achilles heel has always been trees, grass, landscapes, and I struggled a lot with acrylics to get them right. Now I've been given another puppy to try and train, which is watercolours. But yeah, it's just a challenge, and it's good to challenge yourself, as we've said many times on this trip. So this is our last hour together now, Jason, before we separate and go our separate ways, which is quite a shame, because I could spend another week here at least with Jason, but there we are. Life gets in the way sometimes, and we've just got to move on and look forward to the next trip. That's the important thing, which we've already started planning. Yeah. So it's 12 months in the planning for the next trip. So
And then we'll paint away the stress of everyday life in Wales.
yes, most probably using oils next time. He's going to teach me all the genre, and then the year after there'll be charcoals. But ink washes, I don't know. It's just fun. It's just nice to spend time with a good friend, and I enjoyed every minute of the trip so far. So I'll show you some footage of the paintings we've done, and again, just remember, these are just practice. Oh, look at the little doggies, but look. Oh. These are just practice paintings. Studies, I call them, Jason. I'm learning off Turner. It's studies.
Yeah, studies.
Don't want to judge them, they're studies.
Sketches.
Sketches and studies. Yeah, but that's what they are, aren't they? So, anything to say before we go?
I really enjoyed the ice cream.
Nice. I'll leave you with some footage, and that's the end of our trip in London 2018. So, bye from me.
And bye from me.
Bye. Mr. Jason Bowen's artwork of the last day.
There's a tree. Trees. Then there's a bit of this urn on the side. I was just practicing the light of it. Getting that light in on the side. And then I turned round and I painted this building.
Yay.
The hotel. Not the one we stayed in, a fancier one that is, but...
I had a shower.
Yeah, a warm
air
one.
conditioning worked.
So there's the ones that I've just done. Fun little sketches.
Brilliant stuff.
Happy with that.
There you are. And these are just a few little watercolour sketches I've been doing, trying to get the grips with the greens and trees, which I am learning. And that's a little reed bed that's in the lake. So it's all practice at the end of the day. You know, it's okay. I'm happy with them as studies. It's just something I can refine now when I go away home, because I've taken photographs of these. So it gives me something to work to. Yeah, it was a really fantastic weekend break to London there in 2018. And we're going to be looking at another get-together, hopefully, when the lockdown is finished and the COVID-19 is over. So I just want to say thank you to Jason for being a real friend and somebody that I admire greatly. and also that he's taught me a lot over the years, and I'm hoping that I've showed him some tricks and tips as well. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been watching over the last 3 months during the lockdown period. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be concentrating a lot more on painting. I will be doing the odd live chat here and there. But as far as these look back videos are concerned, I think it's time that we just put them to bed and come up with a new idea for another video. So for the moment, look forward to seeing you on Mondays and Thursdays, and there'll be a little video here and there in a week also, I'm sure. But as far as reflecting back and looking at these old videos that I've been doing, I think it's time that we put that to bed now. And talking about bed, my bed is shouting out for me, so I've got to get up for work because I've gone back to work now, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to a little bit normality. So I want to say thank you very much to all the NHS staff that has looked after people over the period, and all this public service people, and just a big thank you to everybody, and I hope you all stay safe and well. Please stay safe and well. And until Monday, bye bye from me. That is bye bye from me. Bye bye.